man wajotum ese modu dom de be mani piano won ready eso be boy adwuma ediamo mo enu ensema boy no e de tudwa ye jamu eso ediama mo na onu akasaye ye bi say ensema sa u believe ese u komadu da u betuma che Ballon d'Or and also be the best right back we are say Yente Trent Alexander-Arnold.
So there's a few things in here that you probably want to achieve, all of them in your career, but it's the thing that you'd most like to achieve.
I just want that legacy of being probably the greatest right back to ever play football, if I'm honest. I know that there's been many out there, but you know, I've got to reach for the stars. I would want to be Liverpool captain, but it's not my decision, so I can't really be in there.
Okay.
That would be immense. Win a World Cup.
I know I am Trent and I say yes, I believe. Say Obetima winning Ballon d'Or or Babe the best right back. Oh, we are say Madrid no masa. A team Pio ya done it too much. And no idea down na Liverpool. And I saw some scientific no peja for Trent Pawonko na omo boy bia omo ya done it too much. Jeremy Frimpong omo dene Obetima Obetima Jamomo or a perfect replacement. Edma Arnold and no idea metia omo dene Peppa and what I'm from to an name, a silver pumping for say, or more Jido Van Dyke, and more Salah, and so many Prebiaco, on Patroso Berjuma, Nasta Omgusomu negotiate, as someone Trosumojuma, and from a Liverpool Bobocono, and we have Van Dyke, and at the Egyptian King, more Salah, on Patrosom Biaye Kama, and no airport, me Jajamo, a Jamamo, now Brantefon and the Robertson, as to Akasa, so far and a slot, ebe PM Liverpool, changes for the any improvement and a slot as well as Jama Liverpool Bobokono Yente and the Robertson.
Not known too much about him before he came in, I think quite quickly, and obviously him replacing a club legend and a a kind of iconic figure was never going to be easy, but I think he's done unbelievable. I think he's took to the club like a duck to water, and it was very quick. It was kind of a seamless transition, which not a lot of people probably expected out with the club. Probably in the club, we did expect.
No, a Liverpool left back no, and some now bus what any changes and a slot at the Liverpool team no, and a old church na young call Atletico Madrid almost some Ramo Espanyol goalkeeper na your friend Juan Garcia almost say obey perfect replacement at the Jean Oblak in Tomania Bre almost person omodene ba na a near future piano wa be Juma Esra Jamomo and no Edeba na mamen call Bebao players call for international duty and that to responded and Omar report to our training Osha Junai Simon goalkeeper no ba Nico Williams ono swetimapa nemom abrante omutimama esu abrante na Jefferson Inak Williams and the one reporter Sasuna abrante Danny Vivian omunyina ntimama training and no Edeba mi jamu esu jama mamen fanto anem as a former Tottenham Hotspur say on Andalet omu captain Jefferson Jean Vertonghen or run season or retire from active football also or bought Edmund Tottenham or bought 315 matches for Tottenham. No says Jean Vertonghen also from 2012 to 2020 and or bought the Tottenham Ecodu Champions League final 2019 say retire from Belgium and national team no and we last year say or bought 157 games and my Belgium national team in 17 years was it 2024-2025 season what the summer enina bana wiye eno ejeba na romo similar na omo defend their friend Fikayo Tomori a situation is complicated nina saboy no what bench for 6 matches omo ba omo even 1 minute nina said the last Champions League game omo ba what bench another Serie A games 5 etwa omo bomb what bench into boy no so one fighting for players season per rombe jano kwan enyo no kwa one Ruben Loftus-Cheek and the boy now your friend Zenus Musa or Munina so 2 months no the fighting for position and yes sir Bejomo Kwamoko na good news about former FIFA president and yes Blatter na opinion your friend Michel Platini and no Kopemo Switzerland or Kopemo court for corruption charges you the bomb and the court clear woman as so omu free or corruption biamo or innocent center ɔmo form enkodi ɛno yɛ good news efroba yɛ jam ajamamam na me patro Thomas Tuchel and Roy Keane as a Tuchel by England as a national team boss so far so oye student and kono Roy Keane a grade dino or scorner and Kobemani C+ for 2 games on Swatima Bonum and KC+ and Odipemano Alfonso Davis Copiamo Canada na waba back Bamunchen as Somba says on Saturday game against St. Pauli on Behe se Plano Nyeno and yes something serious on Behe so between Siaka and twin Siaka na Jadon Sancho yes what the transfer request a common management as so Omonfano go back with Germany Dortmund no saho any fear no ko Germany so be retire on ko England and ko sia kinda club be in England or bebo 18 heaven on so no said them 20 na no ada as a protective boot we year 9 we resume training or mo train availability against Nottingham Forest said the training peko and a Ruby Amorim be so betuma bobia and no e diamete na mom diamete no say silver pumpa info be di commercial trend o man some of phone in pabone for 5 years and I saw mo dia dada no entina koda no so obeko no no e de froba na mama fanto some boxing promoter at the end what they are to the next possible opponent AJ Anthony Joshua and in Beko say Alexander Usyk Tyson Fury Joseph Parker and Daniel Dubois yenti
short notice. I mean, that was a dangerous fight to take. So
absolutely.
I love Joe. I think he deserves an opportunity. Joe against Dubois, Joe against Usyk, Joe against AJ. They're all great fights. Exactly. I think for AJ, you know, this is the closing chapter, and we've got to get it right. I mean, look, he's not going to be able to punch now for another 6 weeks or so. So Dubois and Fury, of course, are probably the bigger challenges for him at this moment in his career. But Parker fight's a dangerous fight for anybody. And
it'd be
AJ,
a different fight to the Cardiff fight.
Yeah, I mean, look, we beat him once, but that was a unification. That was a long time ago. And Joe's on great form, and AJ's coming off a defeat. So
and I would say all kasa about AJ the possible opponent one in Ebeko na Paulo Silas or your Brazil for legends in Bia one swakasa was say Rafinha comment about Argentina was say a disrespectful sa kwadefa Rafinha besa was say Rafi Messi any Argentina e win Copa America na Rafinha no anywhere or catch no na Messi e was so celebrity e man teammate ne bibia na so okache ne teammate ne say wodi name aye namfo e mo munye bibi antia aye Brazil man no gentina Rafinha aye sade no agena Rafinha aye no won so enu ensem opanyin no e de tutwa de emamo mo sala so okọ Al Hilal e was Saudi Arabia yes report e fi Hilal e ba Saudi no e chese onko e Saudi eno e de fro eba na nim so romo PSG omo president friend Nasser Al-Khelaifi ene wa bet the longest 7 PSG president me patro so far 13 years 4 months 23 days and I obey PSG president now what from 2011 ebesi them na opanyin bia your friend Francis Barili on 7 from 78 to 91 on 13 years 4 months 22 days into opanyin Nasser Al-Khelaifi at just 1 day about the longest 7 PSG president and no edit dawo aye jejamu eso ediamam e wo dwumadie no so na me patro team of Man City Claudio Echavarri the omo ye no say omo ebetime awo aye bibia nom de na Cologne eso ewo Lazio no akohwe ese biabe kama na me patro ne game Morocco eso ebebo against Tanzania say game of temptation a game piano birthday eso me biaso aye kama if se Morocco ani obre per qualification am a biaso kwedi amomo na Tanzania forward their friend Simon Msuva na Msuva dia tuka ese omonia bre omunso Morocco na ade se no musha no was we want to win and no ensama player no dia tuka ye jam na Morocco uramo under 17 eso ene eye omaya ye fe no Cameroon under 17 a friendly game na patro Morocco under 17 na ho ema Cameroon under 17 etwom 8-3 and your results so twa ye de ema mo na se net so my friend Morocco Morocco etimi win Tanzania automatically ombetimi qualify ko PM 2026 World Cup breakdown in here nina say FIFA some suspend political interference si Congo no Congo game some abo mu points ni free ma enya Morocco ebetimi qualify ma bibia aso etimi ayeka say Morocco di kai 12 points from group no Tanzania that third almost 6 points and no edge dawa ye jeja mu aso edja mama na wo roma me patro ma mfanto ne ese ne Algeria any Mozambique game me a big game so far roma Algeria baby ombesi akan ne no so far rom ewo Hussein Ait Ahmed Stadium about World Cup qualifiers omo 50 games our stadium omo win 33 omo draw 10 and omo lose 7 omo 105 goals concede 40 omo enya 24 clean sheet and no the dawa ye jam Rwanda Lesotho omo game ahead of the game and a stadium so ball makama dawa bibia esu eko kama esu ade ama wo no cheso bromo ha no manyina edde na ko mo hwe ese bibia betimi ayekama na mame mfa wenwie esu amfa mame Aubameyang na no ubroma na ese Gabon team no esu etimi wini ye na otwo Aubameyang elidi Gabon team no mo celebrate omo ji omo name omo twi momume no mo twama bibia ayekama eno aye Gabon nema Aubameyang esu eno no na mame wura Kenya ne Gabon game we ena wura Kenya omo football federation president Opayin Hussein Mohammed edia tudam was stadium musiakan eye Nyawo stadium eye 30,000 seater capacity nanso omo only 17,735 ticket na osi breakdown omo etimi eton esa ticket na senate 15,968 ticket according regular and watching VIP ticket eye 1,331 VVIP 107 and a parking spot eye 329 and no breakdown Opayin no eso ediamaye na midi wi akwani nema ono so no person extending contract eso was Santos discussions ashasa ekoso the meeting say on tipens no Opayin no person trust support Madman Santos nyame pa Sunday Santos and Vasco da Gama nema baba back abebo twama bibia eso atim aye fine and no edge daw na uro Nigeria PK ne Kings League no and no trophy ewura of France ema bibia eso aye kama na uro ma nessa Bonaventure mini any other players no eso etimi attend me bia aye kama and your Bash digital satellite na daroma and your dam no nsam ebaye Bash si ankancho say open the quarter pa na ne say tournament outdoor any matches outdoor etodwa ura Ghana matches etodwa ukope World Cup qualifiers major European leagues ewura mo come baller games outdoor etodwa Bash say open live matches ahwe na obetre sikake to bia na say the quarter no e ho bebre obama quality one ensomu na entenko emfama fa entenko scratch simani open the quarter say restaurant aduma na aye say pub say hotel and say boys open hotel a Bash digital satellite was here cancho say wo fie wo the quarter problem enso to na titikọ eya na scratch sabani wo the quarter no hu say the city afre no obaba fie na mfomso na say problem awanya nyina no waba be sese ni kama jama o kuma say Abrepo Junction udu Abrepo Junction fani fa eya boshan kwa no so utra bia trotro na elodu adanko ame asuofo a omu gira no ko ma junction na ye fe no Kotoko Junction wa nim ho na ebi for ship me ho eno wo fe no 0556 287757 0556 287757 Bash digital satellite phenom na adepia fa di code no woni ni nkomo no mo na nya matches outdoor programs outdoor nya bi hwe na bia nya final daroma and ye kwam no ne eko breaking it down touching it down and knocking it down ejeja mu yompo eso edemam international abu diabine bedwafo ede dia kanyina air transfer ede amamo
All right, so I can see a quite formal Luta.